Yo, what's going on, guys? Selectorch today, and today's gonna be a more informational type video. We're gonna be talking about awakenings slash classes. Now, you guys may have known about awakenings slash classes over the course of Arcane Odyssey's development, as they've been briefly talked about, and they were being planned and stuff. And now the game's in a point where you will be able to get these awakenings. So we're gonna go ahead and, dive right into it. So the first awakening we're going to talk about is Savant. So with Savant, your stats are pretty much balanced. You're investing into multiple stat categories. That may be weapons, fighting styles, or magic, or even vitality itself. But yeah, with Savant, there's two different types of Savants. You have fighting Savants. Those Savants specialize in fighting styles, so you're able to get 2 fighting styles and 1 magic and 3 weapons. Now, the magic Savant, on the other hand, is able to get 2 magics, 1 fighting style, and 3 weapons as well. Each Savant has a different type of playstyle, while the fighting Savant's more like a rushdown character. Magic Savant's more play like passive range. They're slightly different, but they're both really good if you like to mix up your combat. Honestly, if you have played Arcane Adventures, you'll probably feel most at home with Savant or Full Mage, but we'll talk about Full Mage later. But yeah, Savant is by far one of the easiest ones to pick up. Now, I'm just going to briefly mention this, is that Warden is actually a stat that you can fully invest into, which is just like full vitality. That is the Warden Awakening. Now, this won't be available to you guys in early access. It's going to come down later in the future. So if you guys are interested in this, then, just be sure to stick around in early access. Maybe it'll appear soon. The next awakening that is a hybrid to Warden is Paladin. Paladin is a mixture between vitality and magic, so you'll be able to get your second magic while still being, pretty tanky. So if you guys are interested in a tankier version of a mage, then you would play Paladin. So yeah. Next up is Juggernaut, which is the other vitality counterpart of full Vite build. So it is a Vite strength hybrid where you're a tankier version of a fighting style player who is just full strength. But yeah, again, it's similar to Paladin, where you are just a tankier version of the original style. Now, Knight is a little bit different in the fact that you are open to using multiple weapons. So with Knight, you can use up to 3 weapons. One of them can be a shield. So shield is a good tool to have as a Knight, because you're already tanky first off, since you are vitality and weapons. So you're able to burst down people with your fast moving skills, and you're able to carry a shield with you, which allows for like extra added tankiness for those Knight players who want to play Knight. But yeah, Knight is a really good path, and I suggest those who do want to go the tankier route, play Knight. Now, this is probably what you guys been waiting for me to talk about Mage, because Mage has probably been one of the core things in a lot of VTex's games. Full magic. But yeah, being a mage means that you'll be ranging, you'll be using your projectiles, your explosions, you'll be using your beams and all that stuff, and you'll, in addition, have 2 new spells that you guys may or may not know about. One of them being Snare, the second one being a rare spell, or a lost spell, is what they're called. So yeah, be lookout for those. Mage is an insanely good awakening for those who want to run up 2 mages, or 2 magics, I should say, with the potential to abuse synergies, range people, just pretty much zone. If you're the zoning type of player, then you probably like Mage. And if you also like to kind of like play up close, you can also play Mage. Mage is just very versatile, to be honest with you right now. So yeah. Next up, we have one of my personal favorites, which is Warlock. Now, Warlock is pretty insane. So with the Warlock Awakening, you get magic-infused fighting styles, right? So you're able to infuse whatever magic you currently have into whatever fighting style you currently have. Now, this opens up a ton of potentials, as basically infusing your magic into your fighting style will replicate whatever your magic stats are onto your fighting style. So you can get some crazy stuff, I'm telling you. So yeah, Warlock is insane for those who like to use magic, but they also like to, play up close in people's faces, nice and personal. I recommend that to a lot of people who would be interested in PvP, because Warlock is insane. It's the more aggressive playstyle out of the entire list. Yeah, for sure. Next up is Conjurer. Now, Conjurer is my personal main, and I fucking love this awakening. Conjurer is my favorite awakening in the game, because 1, I like to play weapons, 2, I like to play Mage. Now, put them together, you basically have a combat Mage at all ready. Like, Conjurer is great. I fucking love Conjurer. Conjurer propaganda. I'm sorry. Please go Conjurer. No, I'm playing. Everyone's gonna go Conjurer. Like, who isn't gonna go at least one Conjurer file? All right, enough rambling. So with Conjurer, you're able to infuse whatever magic you want into your weapons, right? So this boosts the skill size and a lot of other stuff, which is like the speed, the projectile speed, the damage. So if you are using light magic as a Conjurer, you will be doing less, but you will be casting your skills pretty quickly, which is really nice. I recommend the Conjurer Awakening to those who like to play kind of like a bursty playstyle, rush down, anything like that, where you like to dish out damage really quickly and get the fuck out of there. I suggest Conjurer. Conjurer is really strong. Next up is Berserker. Now, Berserker is really cool because 1, you get 1 fighting style. 2, you drop your magic for a 2nd fighting style. All hands, no magic. Who needs that magic shit? You feel me? Like, bro, Berserker's really fun. You get 2 fighting styles of your choice that you guys get to pick. I think currently there is 6, so you guys get to pick out of the 6 that we currently have. But yeah, with Berserker, you'll be able to have 2 fighting styles. You have multiple skills between those 2 fighting styles, and you'll be able to, you know, run up some crazy synergies with them as well. All right, now we're actually gonna talk about Warlord. So Warlord is a mixture between weapons and fighting style. So you will have 1 fighting style and 3 weapons, which is pretty strong if you like to play more of a mixture between range and rushdown type of character. You know, you have burst, you have chase. There's a lot of stuff you can do with Warlord. And you also get to infuse your weapons with your fighting style. So if your fighting style has like a certain gimmick, you can infuse it onto your weapon and get the properties of your fighting style, which is pretty cool for people that want to, you know, run up like a melee base character. You'll enjoy Warlord a lot. Next up is for those who want to run up only weapons and nothing else, and that is Warrior. Warrior is probably one of my other favorite awakenings, as I love the weapon play style in general, where it's kind of like you flick your camera, use a skill, turn around, do it again, do this, do that. Like, it's just really cool. You'll see what I mean when you get to play Warrior. But Warrior is one of the more fast-paced projectile and kind of like rush down type awakening. So if you do enjoy this type of playstyle, then you'll find yourself playing Warrior. You also get a 30% increase in AoE size. So yeah, that's part of the Warrior Awakening. You get Warrior's Aura. So yeah, Warrior is really, really fun and cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about in like today's video. If you guys do want more information, or you're too lazy to actually read the Trello, you guys should join this Discord server, because it'll pretty much do it all for you. You know what I mean? You just gotta look at the channels and give you all the info. Yeah, that's pretty much all for today. So peace out. Bye.